This video app review is brought to you by the iPhone appreview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhone appreview.com. We're slinging out yet another video review today, this time taking a look at an application that's almost a direct copy of Fruit Ninja, which is a good or a bad thing depending on how you look at it. We're going to go ahead and take the positive side of things and say that it acts as a very good extension on the Fruit Ninja style gameplay if that's something that you're looking for in an iPhone application. And best of all, the app's pricing is only 99 cents in the App Store, making it quite the steal if that is indeed what you're looking for, sort of an attaché to the Fruit Ninja style gameplay, something to continue the same sort of fun with. And this application, if you couldn't tell, is called Vegetable Samurai 3D. And we've got it loaded up and ready to go, so I guess we're going to go ahead and just show you how this works very quickly under the options. We'll go ahead and do play, never mind. You do have the same different styles that you have in Fruit Ninja, which is a good thing. You have all of the same gameplay, in other words, all of the same fun. You've got the classic mode, the arcade mode, and the Zen mode. The ones that we're going to be dealing with here are just the classic and arcade. The classic, obviously, gives you the same sort of 3 lives gameplay. This might be kind of hard to play with my thumb. Obviously, the idea is that instead of fruit, you do have vegetables that are floating up from below. And you aim to whack as many as you can by doing these slicing motions, which is the same as in Fruit Ninja. And you get bonuses for doing more than one vegetable at a time. So if you swipe and nail 4 or 5 of these things, then you get a point bonus, etc. Depending on your game mode, this may or may not benefit you. Either way, it does earn you more points. And in this specific mode, with the lives you have 2 lives that are for each of your fruits, or vegetables, excuse me. So let's say that I miss one of these, then I lose a life, and obviously if I do that 3 times it's a game over. Likewise, there are these little bombs that are floating around, like that one, that was convenient. Floating around, if I happen to hit those, then it also knocks a life off of my score, so that's quite the bummer and to be avoided. Again, almost exactly the same thing as you'd find in Fruit Ninja, only it's Vegetable Samurai instead. One thing that we do need to mention is that the game does not come with the same number of power-ups as Fruit Ninja does. You don't have the same sort of like bananas or any of the time-slowing effects. Well, you do have a few of those, I should say, but rather not as many and not as frequently, which is something that we really loved about Fruit Ninja that's not quite as prevalent in this one. That is sort of a downside, but then again, we have a feeling that future updates will fix that rather quickly. So just to give an example of the arcade mode too while we're at it, the idea here is that you have a time limit and you have no lives, so you feel, all the pressure is gone, I should say, as far as whacking these vegetables goes. But you do have to hit as many as possible. Hitting bombs knocks off a few points off of your time limit. So that's basically the same idea as Fruit Ninja, and all of that is here. And if you're looking for an extension of that same kind of gameplay, here it is. It's only $1. Just to give just a few more features involved here, you do have achievements and Game Center integration, which is nice. If you need a little bit more information about the game, you can hit this. Other than that, there's not too much going on. You can customize the look of the sword itself. You don't have quite as many options as you do in Fruit Ninja, well, with all of like the USA flag style swords, etc. All those extras. We do wish there were a bit more of this. That'd be quite nice, and it'd be definitely something to add to Samurai 3D, Vegetable Samurai 3D, I should say instead. Something to add that would be different from Fruit Ninja. You have a lot of potential there, so we really hope that the developers capitalize on that in future updates. Otherwise, the app is great for what it is. It's the same exact gameplay. It's replicated well, and in fact, it's probably the best Fruit Ninja clone, we should say, that we've seen in a long time. Then again, it is a Fruit Ninja clone. It's even called Vegetable Samurai, which is a direct extrapolation from the Fruit Ninja name. So as such, we can't really give it more than a 3.5 out of 5-star rating. If you're way into Fruit Ninja and you're just looking for something else to play that's in the same milieu, then this app is only $1, so it's not going to cost too much to give it a test drive, and we feel like you'll be rather pleased with it. Otherwise, it's the same thing as Fruit Ninja. So if you're comfortable with the amount of Fruit Ninja that you've got now, Vegetable Samurai may not be the best purchase for you. Then again, the dollar price does make it a value no matter how much you slice it. So all in all, it's a 3.5 out of 5-star rating for Vegetable Samurai, and that's all we have to say about it, so I'm going to go ahead and sign out. But before I do, I want to encourage you guys to check out all the other YouTube videos that are on our YouTube channel. Likewise, you can go to the iPhone appreview.com to see heaps of our written reviews as well. And that's all I have to say, so I'm going to go ahead and sign out, but we'll see you guys later. Bye.